The Vihiga Senator Godfrey Osotsi has been injured in an attack in Kisumu and airlifted to Nairobi for treatment, according to Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna, who confirmed the incident after speaking with the senator's team. The incident happened on Wednesday, 8th April 2026 in Kisumu County. And according to information confirmed by Edwin Sifuna, Senator Godfrey Osotsi was attacked while going about a routine activity. He had gone to get a haircut where the attacker struck. The assault was sudden, there was no warning, and details about the number of attackers and weapons used have not yet been made public. What is clear is that Senator sustained injuries serious enough to require urgent medical attention, and arrangements were quickly made to transfer him from Kisumu to Nairobi, and he was airlifted for treatment, a move that points to the seriousness of his condition at a time of evacuation. As of now, there is no official statement from Osotsi's team detailing the full extent of his injuries or his current condition, and this leaves many questions unanswered. The confirmation of the attack came through Senator Edwin Sifuna, who shared the update after directly engaging with Osotsi's team. He stated that the senator had been attacked and injured earlier in the day in Kisumu, and he also confirmed that the evacuation to Nairobi was already underway at the time of his update. Sifuna further indicated that he condemns the attack and is calling for swift police action, and that call now places attention on law enforcement agencies. There is a growing expectation that investigations will begin immediately to establish who was behind the attack and why it happened. At this stage, no arrests have been made or reported, and the location of the attack also raises concern. Kisumu is a major city and a political hub in western Kenya. An incident of this nature involving a sitting senator in a public sitting has triggered concern about security for leaders and the public. The attack also comes against the backdrop of recent political tension, and there have been rising concerns involving leaders associated with the Linda Mwananchi movement, and this context adds weight to the incident, and even as authorities work to determine the facts. In February 2026, Edwin Sifuna himself reported a separate incident in Kisumu. He claimed that he and his team were targeted at Kisumu International Airport ahead of the planned political rally in Kakamega. According to his account, at the time suspected groups blocked access to the airport, forcing a last-minute change of the travel plans. His team later diverted to Kakamega airstrip to proceed with their journey. That rally in Kakamega later turned chaotic, and reports indicated that the use of tear gas and clashes between the rival groups. One person was confirmed dead following those events, and these past incidents form part of the broader environment in which the latest attack has occurred. They highlight a pattern of tension surrounding political activity in parts of the region, and for Senator Osotsi, this is not the first recent scare. In March 2026, he was involved in an aviation incident in Nairobi, and the aircraft he was traveling in veered off the runway upon landing at Wilson Airport. The flight had originated from Kisumu and was carrying 39 passengers and crew, and no injuries were reported in that incident. However, it raised the concerns about safety and emergency preparedness. Following that event, Osotsi expressed the concern over the lack of immediate response at the airport. He pointed to the absence of ambulances and also emergency teams at the scene. He also raised issues related to infrastructure, including the condition of the runway and the lighting systems. The senator called for improvement and even suggested a temporary closure of the facility for upgrades, emphasizing the need to prioritize passenger safety. Those concerns now return to focus in a different context. This time, it is not about aviation safety, but personal security. The shift from the near-miss aviation incident to a direct physical attack within weeks underscores the challenges faced by public figures. Senator Osotsi has remained active in national politics throughout this period. He has continued to engage on governance issues and public accountability, and in the late March 2026, he also experienced a political setback. He lost his position as one of the deputy party leaders within the Orange Democratic Movement, and after Special Delegates Convention rejected his nomination. Since then, he has aligned himself with the Linda Mwananchi initiative. He has continued to speak on issues affecting citizens and governance structures, and these developments place him at the center of both political and public attention. The attack in Kisumu now adds a new layer to that narrative. It raises immediate questions about the safety of leaders, especially when carrying out everyday activities. A visit to Ababa, a routine and ordinary moment, turned into a scene of violence, and that contrast has resonated widely. For the public, it highlights the unpredictability of such incidents, and for authorities, it presents an urgent need to respond. The police are now expected to investigate the circumstances surrounding the attack, and the key question remains: who carried out the assault, and what was the motive? What was the senator specifically targeted, or was this an isolated incident? At this stage, there are no confirmed answers, and the absence of detailed information about the attackers adds to the uncertainty. It also increases the importance of thorough and transparent investigation, and leaders and observers are likely to watch closely for updates. The handling of the case may influence public confidence in security responses, and it may also shape broader discussions about political tolerance and safety. For now, the immediate priority remains the health of Senator Godfrey Osotsi. His transfer to Nairobi suggests access to specialized care. Medical teams are expected to assess his injuries and also provide the necessary treatment. Further updates on this condition are anticipated in the coming hours of days, and meanwhile, reactions to the attack continues to build. Condemnation from fellow leaders signals concern across political lines, and there is a shared expectation that those responsible must be identified and also held accountable. The incident serves as a reminder of the responsibilities placed on institutions. Security agencies, political organizations, and also public bodies all have a role to play in ensuring safety. It also highlights the importance of maintaining calm and order, and even in times of political disagreements. For residents of Kisumu and the wider region, the event may raise concerns about local security. Public spaces such as barbershops and business areas are places where people expect safety. An attack in such setting challenges the expectation, and as investigations begin, the focus will remain on facts. Authorities will need to gather evidence, speak to witnesses, and also piece together what happened. This process will take time, but its outcome will be critical. It will determine accountability. It will also influence how similar incidents are prevented in the future. For now, the country waits for clarity. The facts are still emerging, and the full picture is yet to be established, but the impact of the incident is already clear. A sitting senator has been injured in a public attack, and the response to that reality is now unfolding. As Senator Godfrey Osotsi receives treatment in Nairobi, the nation is left watching closely, waiting not only for his recovery, but for answers that will define the line between public duty and personal safety. That is all for today from Kenya Lens Media, and kindly if you are new here, consider subscribing, liking and sharing.